ويتشر يا ويتشر، والله من زمان ما لعبت اللعبة دي. طبعا دحين شفنا مسلسل واشتقنا نلعب تاني.
Clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
Our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The dark raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
ايوه ختمتها كلها بكل انا عندي النسخة اللي فيها كل الاضافات. هنبدأ واحدة جديدة. خلينا نلعب متوسط افضل. ايش ده تشغيل ايش؟ اوكي. هذا ينفع صح؟ يا ساتر. عليكم السلام ابو عابد. راجل ليش رمت دي؟ الله يخليك يا ابو عادل، تسلم. الحين هم بيتقفوا اثرها صح؟ المفروض. انا والله من زمان ترى ما لعبت، ناسي بالضبط ايش اللي صار. لا انا حاطط على المتوسط او النورمال. النورمال يعتبر الشيء اللي اسسوا عليه اللعبه، نلعب بالشيء اللي اسسوا عليه.
You know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
طبعا هي القصة كلها على سيري، حتى المسلسل كان كله على سيري. راجل مجلط من جد.
So, later then.
See you later.
هذه ينفر صح؟ مفروض. عليكم السلام ورحمة الله. فورتنايت، هلا أخوي، كيف حالك؟ خلينا نعرف اللعبة كيف تمشي. نفتكر كنت نضغط إيش؟ تاخذ هذه اللي بين لك الأشياء، الحواس الأشياء هذه. أيوه.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
أي كيف هذا؟
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
كيف يجري بالاي صح؟ بس ماشي بطيء.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
اوف.
You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Sorry's not good enough.
أعتقد إنه لازم نختار
You're gonna
أشياء
read
كله
ghouls
يأثر
and
بالقصة.
ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please. I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
إيه خلينا نبدأ برنامج.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
طب إيه؟ كيف؟ بي.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
عليكم السلام. أهلا بيك أخوي. ليش بوجهه ده؟ وجوههم كلها مشطبة كده.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
الله حجرت له. اوكي اخترت.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword.
أعتقد اتدرب الحين صح؟
What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
يا أخي نجرب الأساسيات.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt. This is quick and painful.
إيش حنسوي الحين؟ طلع سيف ها؟
Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3.
بيش بالإكس.
Strong strike. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking.
Not too late to switch position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Come
Okay.
on, at them. Yeah. Now, parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword?
See?
This is quick and painful.
Fighting is so funny.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Okay.
Maybe a storm's coming.
جيب واحد ثاني.
Slice your jugular.
والله.
Who's next?
حلو.
Slice your jugular.
بعدين ايش نضرب اكس يعني ولا؟ اوكي نعلق عليه. طيب.
Come on, at them. Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witcher signs. Let's start with Gwen.
كوين؟ ايش تسوي كوين دي؟ كوين كيف نستخدمها طيب؟ اوكي هنا. اوكي.
Tomfoolery, enough.
ارتي.
Ciri, Gwen is
Seven.
sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see
اوكي
why.
اوكي اوكي.
What's next?
هذه كويسة دي كأنه ديك
I
درب
want to see sparks fly.
أغنية أعتقد هذه النار حقته.
See? If not for the quench. What now?
والله مسلسل حلو بس إنه إيش المسلسل ترى ما وضحوا كل شيء لأنهم هم إيش يبغوا يدوك بس فكرة بسيطة.
Jesus are you doing?
بان إيش
Come
نسوي؟
on.
إيش العارض دي؟
See that, Siri?
أوه
Hard will knock anyone or any. Time for action. Damn it. I hate this
Axie.
feeling.
أعتقد هذه العكسي تلعب في عقولهم صح؟ أيوه أيوه أيوه.
Axie can really muddle your mind. Burden now. Show her, Geralt.
هذا أعتقد تفك السحر أو شيء زي كذا.
See this, Siri? Couldn't move if I wanted. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Siri. Quen will dampen the blow. This will be quick and painful. Yeah.
إيش شبه نسوي؟
Come on. Enough. Continue training at will.
حبيبي حطيت السيف أنا أشوفه جاي يضربني ده. تحمس. مسلسلات تشوف دارك إذا ما شفته.
You really showed
دارك
him, kid.
أعتقد الألماني لغته ألمانية.
Siri, get down here.
أعتقد تختفي لما البنت.
Siri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What then? Vesemir.
Avion awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
يا راجل هذا كله قاعد يحلم. تايميريا.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn, some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
I know we will. That's not what worries me. You've seen her tracks. She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wild lands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere, or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't in trouble. She's always poked her nose in beehives. Courtly intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm, at least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri, and we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Yeah, خليه private.
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait,
ايش
hear that?
بالحصان زعلان؟
I smell it. Ghouls.
For the shit.
ادرينالين ايش ادرينالين دي؟
When armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
نحن نبقى كوين افضل. كيف نغيره؟ العكسي. خلي كوين في البداية تحمينا.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
يلا في انمي تحت.
We going? Help me! Help!
اوه ايش ده؟ الله شال الحصان. اعتقد هذه مزعجة الطيور دي.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
شكله تاجر ده صح؟
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
ما أبى منه شيء.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger with a pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there. Muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea.
كويس.
Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
هاي الحصان هذا.
Hey, So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly.
بدأس وما ندعس.
Forest to the mountain, sure, but here, near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
استنى.
Too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard, and we should leave as soon as we learn it.
العالم سكارى هنا.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now. My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
طبعا الناس كلهم يكرهون، يكرهوا الويتشرز.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy around here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Ram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be.
أعتقد لازم
Soon
تاخذ
as a beast
العقود
had built
دي
a nest nearby, the alderman would start
جمع
collecting
فلوس.
or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And it seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries. I've smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Thanks for everything.
حيكفينا نسألهم دول أصلا ما مطايقين أنا.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Here, Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel, you're dumb.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
إيش هذه؟
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray. No one here will talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Red-haired woman dressed in black and white.
اوه ادوني
Seen
اكس
her?
بي على
Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind.
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
طيب ايش حنسوي؟ يسأل غيره. البس امشي.
There are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions, teams,
كلام
suits.
مع دول.
What a waste of time. The earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, assistant professor in contemporary history at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
هذا عشان شجعنا عشان كل
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
No, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
Mm-hmm. The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
خلاص كذا غنقدر.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
طيب يلا.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
ايوه كيف بدي تلعب. ايش هذا يسوي؟ وش هذا؟ والله مزعجة اللعبة دي. اللي بسرعة. ضعفناها كويس. اوكي. دوري.
Well, it's not a game for everyone. Requires an analytical mind. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
مين بي؟ اوه هذا مصيبة ده.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
افتكر ان هذا اصلا مجرم.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. Once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter O'Deem, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
خلينا نكون حبيبي.
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
نسأل الناس.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
I haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Of course not. You done nothing.
Horses working witchcraft. Get him!
والله ذاك ارتدح في الارض. ما عندهم شيء نسرقه ولا حاجه. اوكي كيف نحفظ يدوي؟
Let's go.
Perhaps just tell them that.
Hide little razor.
ايش قاعد يسوي ذا بالطريقة هذه؟
Magic.
شو المكان ده؟
Place of power.
الله اهرب. اوه والله اقوى مني ذا كمان. نجيك بعدين لسه انا دوبنا بدينا.
Take it easy.
هذول ايش حكايتهم؟ سالمين دول؟ الكلب هذا كيف ننزل؟
Hey there.
اها عنده
Not good.
مشكلة سريعة دي. جلد عندهم كلب يا ساتر. لحمي كبدة لحمي. طيب الأشياء دي نبيعها ونستخدمها؟ الحصان راح. أصلا هنا في شيء كده عليه علامة صح؟ شو ده؟ مدري ايش. كتان فحم. اعتقد هذا نحط الأسلحة والدروع دي. ايه زيت. طيب كل دي نسوي له كرافتنج بس في صندوق اوكي. وبار خلاص كذا صار لونه فاتح. كيف يطلع بسرعة ده؟ اوكي.
Slow now. Whoa.
ايش حكاية الأعشاب هذه؟ نجمع. هو يصبح.
Faster.
هلا بسوي ضغط دول.
The Emperor shall guide us the way to know.
Hey, yeah.
Heard of the Fryhead Brigade?
Not you.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Suglin Levy is in the tower. To right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing. To the tower. Go.
حركات.
Stop!
Voltais Griffin is barbarians. نجمع الزرع ده.
Freak.
We must requisition a share of your harvest.
Aye, Your Excellency.
I know there is.
أتذكر أنا كنت أسوي بالزرع ده مشروبات.
Soldiers are meant to, and so they must eat, correct?
Aye, Your Excellency.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons.
Wish to enlist, Nordling?
هذا نايم.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier.
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Plan to requisition something from him too?
If it is necessary, yes, of course. We are at war, in case you have not noticed. Who are you? Speak.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgar. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait, a specific herb, buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? Know this, but I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
خلينا نهرب. ايش هذا؟ هذا ايش عنده؟ أسلحة المفروض صح؟
Password.
Don't know any.
So, out for a little walk, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep.
أما النظارة
Well, in the
هذه.
army, we've a place for nosy vandals. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well.
Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win this thing?
Ah, a spy after all.
Neither. Just curious.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war. Incidentally, did you wish to buy something?
ايه بدي اشتري شيء منك. ايش عندك؟
Show me what you're peddling.
والله لسه أنا ليفل 1. ما أعتقد أقدر أشتري شيء. أوكي. أعتقد هذه مهمة هذه الأشياء. صح؟ سيف. كم عندي فلوس أنا؟ 250. صنع إصلاح.
So long.
Down here, stick a bark up the trees again.
Decently. That is what you come back.
ولا إيش بيجري زي المجنون هذا؟ بس كويس انه سريع. طيب احنا بنروح اول شيء خلينا نسأل هذا مين ده؟ فين اقرب فاست ترافل؟ اعتقد القرية.
Can't decide. Should we draw it or not? Make soup out of something. But Tosley said he'd not give his dog this water. Not with so many corpses written in it. Sure to be poison.
Sure, not so sure. Who knows? Will you go to the well in Hovel instead?
Not on your life. I'd rather be ill than disturb a ghost.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods?
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half free.
Let me have a look at your stock. Take care.
I knows what I knows. Elsa bears her rump for the Blackens.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on the ghost.
صالح ده.
Damn deer, stick the bark up the trees again.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
وهذا رجوله.
Trail's fresh. His love just left home. Slower.
هذا هو؟
You, Mislav?
Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Hmm.
I'll show you, sure, but I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
يا أخي اذبحهم.
Sure, Griffin's not going anywhere.
No, dogs might though, so step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march, he'd stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick-in passive, no more.
والله مشكلة هيلثي طايح شكله بموت.
So these train mutts form packs. Too late. Attacked another one.
كلهم ليفل واحد.
Bastard.
اوف قطع هذا.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before. Well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
اوكي خليني اعدي فيه ده الحين.
It was here.
يلا مكان كله دم.
One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
اوكي المفروض احنا نروح للبنت هذه.
Move it! Come on.
والله ده عنده أعشاب كتير. كيف نطلع؟ ايش هذا؟
Bad time?
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red bloom. Well, well, one verse in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar takes poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
لا لسه اللعبة بدايتها.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Eating a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking, a few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. There are only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
طيب ايش تبغى؟ مشروب العصفور كيف اسوي؟ اعتقد هنا. ايش ناقصنا؟ والله ناقصنا اشياء كتير. فين؟ اعتقد هذا عنده.
Yes?
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
كم نبغى 3 كان؟ المخ هذا من فين نجيبه؟ فلندان يبان 5. هذا ما عنده. دراونر.
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
Farewell.
كيف نقدر نروح بين المهمات؟ عادي. هذه بالي مخ ما فيش للأسف. نجيك بعدين.
Let's go.
أوه جوة البحر لازم ننزل. هذه كلها دي منورة. هذا شكله بيغرق بسرعة. هرب.
That's it, Roach.
Hey.
Move it.
Ground's black, saturated with blood.
إيش هذا اللي جنبي؟ كلاب دي.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
في شيء هنا صح باقي. والله هذه ليفل أعلى مني. تعال تعال. اللي فيه كلب راعي. ليش الأشياء الميتة دي؟ أوه قاعد يصيد أرانب الكلاب ده. كل لاقي المخ هذا اللي نبغاه. هذه الرجولة. أوه. تقيت فوق.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it at least.
أوه هذه ميتة دي.
Female. Larvae in her wombs have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. Royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. All I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
لا مديني أعزم الحصان حقي. غريبة. مش البيت مكسر ذا. كلاب ميتة. هذا بير. كل لاقيه مخ الغول ده ولا مخ المدري ايش. في كتاب كويس. اوه هذا اعتقد حاجة مهمة دي.
Might be useful.
Whose field is that, the other side of the river?
By the wood.
Yes. What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad.
Used to be exactly the same.
Do well not to point up my...
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male. Had its nest. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate.
It's always the same. Instead of sending...
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm.
More like stench.
Remember Tredegor? Hunting that...
How can I forget?
Fine.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already. Other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
جرعة. هذا ايش ده؟ اوكي بان ذا المخلص درامر. هذا يزود الهجوم وهذا اوكي. مهم. هذا ايش ده يسوي؟ ما نحتاجه الحين.
Heard of the Vryhead Brigade? Your guys, non-humans.
فين حصاني؟ ليه ما يجي؟
I admit that. That's what I said.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
ايش سووا جايبين خروف كذب؟ وصل.
It's close.
Let's go give everyone welcome.
كيف حنصير ذا بس؟
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow. We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out! It's about to dive.
كيف أضرب البو؟ اوكي.
Damn! It's fast!
Oh.
Show me what you got. Don't let it get away!
اللي لازم يجي عندي. وين راح ده؟ هرب. تعال. فوق. خيرا.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand
سيبالك
to improve
تتعود
some
على
things.
ما تعودت على الضرب كيف.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a witcher, unless he doesn't want to live long. But more on that later. Take the griffin's head to the black ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
عشان كذا أنا قادر أستخدم الحصان. لسان. إيش بيسوي ده؟ الله ربطنا راسه. أعتقد نقدر نسيفها ستراغل صح؟
Make way. What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
Oh, no, no! By the gods, no!
الله حيجلدوه.
What?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat.
أما الندالة.
Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
ما بفلوس منك روح. اوف هذا فين ده بتفرش فين سامع صوت انا كن جوا
The Emperor shall guide us straight to the
هذا المسكين انجلد. اعتقد كفاية اليوم كده ان شاء الله نكمل بكرة.
Is it true? Northern women